Going to give you a customer experience review today of a relatively new eyeglasses company called Warby Parker. Just got some new glasses from them recently. The reason I went with Warby Parker is because most places that you go to get glasses, like Vista Optical, any of those kind of places, all of those glasses are made by a company called Luxottica, who has a monopoly on eyeglass production in the US. And, monopolies are illegal in this country, but somehow they get away with it. They have bought up all the eyeglass companies and sunglasses companies, Ray-Ban, Gargoyle. I think Gargoyle filed antitrust complaint against Luxottica, and they just bought Gargoyle out. And that's why eyeglasses prices have gone up over the last decade or 2 decades, is because there's this monopoly and they can charge whatever they want. Even if you go to, say, Walmart Vision Center and get glasses, or Great American, which is supposedly a discount place, all those glasses still from Luxottica, so you're being overcharged. Warby Parker is fairly new company. They're independent. They do have some stores here and there where you can actually go in and get an eye exam, shop for glasses, that sort of thing, but not too many, and certainly none close to me. They have a new, kind of a new online model, and you can pick out 5 frames that you want to try out. They will send you the frames. You can try them on, see what you like, send them back, and then order your glasses with the frames you picked out. Interesting approach, and I thought I'd give it a try. I ordered my 5 pairs for my trial. I didn't really dig any of them because I'm just going to be honest, Warby Parker style a little too hipstery for me. My wife says they're fashionable. I say they're hipstery. These are not the Warby Parker glasses, by the way. These are my old glasses that I'm wearing for comparison. I don't really like these either. I don't like this style. Unfortunately, because Luxottica has that kind of monopoly, all the glasses every year look kind of the same. There's not a whole lot of variation. And this year's, I don't know, the trends, they just don't suit me. But anyway, so ordered my 5 pair. I found the 2 that I disliked the least. And those were also the 2 that my wife liked the most. I asked her to give me her ratings. And I was going to go with what was for her the number 2 pair. But at the last minute I changed my mind and got her favorite because the top 2 were kind of equal to me. They were both pretty hipstery and whatever. And so I went ahead and sent back the frames and ordered my actual glasses. And this is where Warby Parker really kind of fell down on the job. Their web UI was not great. Number one, I was ordering 2 pairs of glasses. A regular pair and a pair of prescription sunglasses. I always do that because my eyes are very sensitive to light and I have to wear sunglasses if it's sunny out. So I didn't realize that I couldn't just get a sunglasses pair in the same frames as my regular pair. That was not obvious to me. It should have been. And this part was a failing on my part. I didn't look at the sunglasses section and realize that all their sunglasses frames were different. But I was ordering 2 pair. And so I go to make the order, and it makes you go through a number of steps. You've got to, take a photo of a copy of your prescription from your optometrist and all that. And I did that, and then the second pair had to be a completely separate order. You couldn't add it to your cart and say, I want these sunglasses as well. So it had to be a completely separate order. And so I had to upload my prescription again. There was no way to just say, hey, use the same prescription as my other glasses. And also, it mentioned at the beginning that you would have to use this tool that you could download on your phone in their app to measure your pupillary distance, how far apart your pupils are, so that they can determine where the right focus point on the glasses is. And they mentioned that, but then there's no requirement in the order to actually put it in there. So I forgot. So anyway, I upload my prescription, a picture of my prescription twice for the 2 separate orders that have to be done separately and have to be billed separately. Not a great experience there. So then I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear that my order is shipped, all that they're making my glasses. But instead, I get a text from their customer service saying that the picture of the prescription that I uploaded didn't upload. Their website didn't come back with any kind of error, didn't indicate that the attachment wasn't there. So then I had to send them my prescription. Again, a new picture. And not only did I get the text, I also got an email from another of their customer service representatives asking me for a new picture of my prescription. Again, not a great experience. Their customer service was very prompt in replying and everything. But after I uploaded my prescription, then they came back and said, oh, are you sure you don't want progressives? Which is the new term for bifocals, because my prescription had that on it in case I wanted to get progressives, but I really didn't. I don't need them yet. I can just lift up my glasses and read. It's fine. So I replied, no, I want what I ordered, single vision lenses. Okay. Then I get a reply telling me that I didn't do the pupillary distance measure. And again, I got a text and an email for something that should have been required on the site in order to make the order. If they need it, it should have told me, hey, you didn't do your pupillary distance measurement. So fine, I download their app, I do the measurement, I send that to them. Then there was a billing problem, because now it's been, I don't know, a week, and I was trying to use my HSA card. And since then, the funds had been used for something else, and there wasn't quite enough to cover all my glasses cost. And here's where I'm going to talk about the price, because Warby Parker advertises, starting at $95 for a complete pair of glasses. The starting at is important. I don't know which pair of frames comes out to $95 with the glasses. None of the 5 that I tried on were that low a price. My regular glasses were $145. My sunglasses were $225. So Not quite as much as if I'd gone to Vista Optical or something and bought something that was made by Luxottica, the evil monopoly that I hate. But still more expensive than they kind of led me to believe when I started this process. So fine, I take care of the billing issue, and then finally I get my glasses. It took a few weeks because of all this back and forth with the different things that were left off because they didn't say they were required on the website. Now, the actual glasses. This is officially the least hipstery pair of glasses I could get from Warby Parker. Again, my wife tells me these are fashionable. I think they're hipstery. And not only that, they have that kind of 50s throwback kind of here with the coming up to an edge and everything. And I think it makes me look kind of like a grandpa. And I don't love it. They're shiny, as you can see. These rims are very shiny. That's whatever. I don't care. That's the trend right now. It's everywhere. My wife has a pair that are red and shiny like this. Some of my friends have shiny glasses like this, very reflective frames. Whatever. I don't care. But I don't particularly love the style. Maybe it's for you. It's not for me. But when I was looking at glasses in the store, where I got my eye exam done, it was the same story. They were all pretty hipstery. It was hard to find anything that I really liked. Now my sunglasses look like this. And I don't think these are particularly hipstery. These actually kind of have a feel like they were going after kind of a diesel punk goggle look, which is fine by me. I love diesel punk stuff. I know some of you are saying right now, what the fuck is diesel punk? Didn't we just get done with all that steampunk shit? And yeah, diesel punk is kind of related to steampunk. If you want to know what diesel punk is, go watch The Rocketeer or Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow, both very diesel punk style movies. It's that kind of look. Or you can go back to the old Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers serials with Buster Crabbe from the 1930s. That's kind of the source of the diesel punk style. Anyway, I digress. These are my sunglasses. I'm much happier with them than the regular super shiny hipster sunglasses that make me look grandfatherly. They don't make me look too grandfatherly now that I've had a nice head shave and I don't have like gray hair all over here. But still, not my favorite pair of glasses I've ever owned. So, why did I go with Warby Parker if I didn't like their glasses frames? I mentioned before, it was the same when I was in the store. I didn't like the glasses frames there. They were more expensive. And again, the main reason I went with Warby Parker through this whole thing is because Luxottica is a terrible, terrible company. They need to be broken up. And I just kind of wanted to give them the finger. And there aren't a whole lot of options for doing that right now. And Warby Parker is trying to, throw themselves in the mix there and break up that monopoly a little. So, overall, was the customer experience great? No. They need to work on their web UI. Their customer service was good, but not thorough. When they saw there was a problem with my order, they could have looked at it and said, is there any other problem with this order? But no. The two orders should have been able to be made together. But would I recommend Warby Parker to you? Yes, again, because let's give the finger to Luxottica. Thanks. Bye.